Hi, this is Amar from SSLTrust.com Australia, and in this video I am going to be showing you how to install an ACME SSL certificate on your Apache web server using Ubuntu. So let's get started. So this is the default Apache homepage, and as you can see we have pointed our domain name to this address. So the web server is running and our connection to the site is not yet secure, and we are going to make sure it is. So let's get into it then. Alright, so now I'm going to head to products on the SSLTrust homepage and then go to SSL Automation ACME Certificates. And if you scroll down, you will see that we have partnered with two leading certificate authorities for these certificates, and you can choose anyone that you like. You can see the multiple features that come with an ACME support certificate, and I'm just going to move on to the ACME clients that you see right here. So we have a few ACME clients available, and now I'm going to scroll up and let's go with the Veroki ACME SSL certificate for this video. Scroll down, click on Add to Cart. Scroll down, click on Checkout. Fill in your billing details, choose your preferred method of payment, and then click on Complete Order. Once you do that, you will see the SSLTrust dashboard, and then select your product or service which you purchased. And now you can click on Start Configuration to start the configuration yourself, or you can generate a configuration URL with a set period of expiry, which you can provide to the concerned person to do the configuration for you. So right now I am doing it myself, so I'm going to click on Start Configuration. Initial setup. To start using an ACME service, we need you to create an ACME container for your external account binding AB credentials. So I'm just going to create them. Alright, so we are now at the main configuration page. Now, other ACME compatible products we sell may look a bit different, but the process is essentially the same by creating the account ID and keys. So don't worry if you see another type of screen, it will follow the same process. So now I'm going to explain what an EAB, or an external account binding, is. So basically, it is a pair of secure credentials provided by the certificate authority, which in this case is Veroki, which proves that the ACME client, which we are going to be using CertPort, is authorized to request certificates for this account. In simple words, it is a key that links the purchased SSL certificate to the ACME system. Now the EAB key consists of two parts. So we have the key ID or KID, which verifies your account, and we have the HMAC key, which securely verifies your request. Alright, so I'm here on the configuration screen now. I'm going to type in my domain name. Make sure you type your domain name correctly. Click on Add Domain, and then save domain changes. Now click on Create Your Binding. So just give your binding a name. I'm going to give it as SSL Guides 2, whatever. Certificate length, I'm going to choose it as 30 days. This means that your certificate will automatically renew once every 30 days. Now click on Create Account. You'll see your credentials right here. Make sure to save it at a safe location. So I'm going to paste it as a text in Notepad. The directory, followed by the KID, and then the HMAC key. That's it. I can close this screen now. Yes, I'll not see these credentials again. So we have an active external account binding with this ID. And now we can move on to install the SSL certificate on our server using this external account binding, which is the very next step. So I'm going to fire my SSH client, choose your preferred, whatever your preferred SSH client is, and make sure you log in as root to your server, not as the user. And then I'm going to clear this up. Sudo apt install certbot -3 -certbot -apache and then -y. That's it. And as you can see, we have already installed certbot, so we didn't get the successful message. So I'm going to check the version just to double check. You can do the same. 2.9.0. Alright, so now that we have that, we can move on to input the main command to install our SSL certificate using the EAB, using the bindings that we just created. So I am going to copy a command right now, which you'll find in the very description of this video. There is a written guide for the complete process, which you can refer to at every step of the way in case you need any additional clarification. So I'm going to copy that real quick. And then I'm going to head back to our text file that we created and paste the command right here. So now I'm going to copy my server directory, paste it here in the command, followed by the key ID, followed by the HMAC key, copy, and then paste it right here between the quotes. Now make sure you change it to your domain name, which we entered right there. Same thing right here with the www. So this is our command with backslashes to be executed once. Copy. And I'm gonna clear this up. Paste it right here. Right click and then click on enter. Enter your email address and then proceed to click on yes, and then yes again to agree to the terms. And now once you've run the command and said yes to the configuration options, we are gonna use the second file, configuration file. So you can press on 2, press enter, and congratulations, we have successfully deployed our SSL certificate. Alright, so let's check the installation. Let's navigate to https://yourdomainname.com, and as you can see, our connection to this site is now secure. We have successfully installed an SSL certificate on our website or your Apache web server with the Ubuntu operating system using certbot as our client. You can see that this certificate was issued today and it will expire in roughly 30 days. The next step in this process is to test the installation of our SSL certificate. So just to check the strength and how your SSL certificate is performing. So I'm here on the SSLTrust homepage, and I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and then you can find an SSL install check here under online tools. Then type in your domain name, You can check the perform detail check button. Takes longer for a more detailed report, but I'm going to go with the basic one. So just check SSL TLS and let's wait for the result. And as you can see, our check was completed. You can view the detailed report right here. Let's head over to check if everything is okay. Looks good, there's not much problems. So basically, if your test has not too many warnings or errors, we are good to go. There are not many problems. So this is how we check the installation and functioning of our SSL certificate. Now, one final thing that we need to do is check the renewal of our SSL certificate. So basically, we are going to perform a short simulation to test whether certbot is automatically able to renew certificates at the correct date and time. So for that, we are going to perform a dry run, which is basic sudo certbot. I am going to use my notepad to execute multiple commands in one line. So I'm going to type in sudo certbot renew. Then we're going to do a dry run /, and then I'm going to enter the server directory that we have. So let me just copy that real quick. So this is our server directory. I'm going to copy it and paste it right here within the code marks. So this will perform a dry run. So it will simulate the renewal of the SSL certificate. And you can see a congratulations message. All simulated renewal succeeded. Alright, so this was a guide how to install an ACME SSL certificate, which is an automatically renewing certificate on your Apache web server running Ubuntu using the certbot client. Now, I do need to mention that there is a written guide available in the very description of this video, which you can refer to for all commands and steps for any further clarifications. Now, if this video helped you out, please give us a like. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And as always, you are more than welcome to contact our sales team to make sure that we answer any questions you might have. So that is all, and thank you for watching.